What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to talk about how I modified the back of my mower to be able to accommodate both my bagger and my striper. If you haven't hit subscribe, make sure to go ahead and do that if you like what I'm doing. To my dads out there, how many of you guys have had to sneak your mower out of the garage because your kids were napping? Stealth. Let's go. To get a good idea of what I did, I'm gonna take it apart real fast so you guys can kind of see, what's kind of going on back here. It wasn't a very difficult modification at all. Anybody could do it, and it has worked very well for me. So let's check it out. If you bought the big league striper and thought you were gonna hook up your bagger too, not gonna happen without doing some changes. Now you might be asking, why do I need to modify back of my tractor to be able to accommodate both the striper and the bagger? And the easy answer to that is the bagger pin goes through the factory hole. There's no other holes on the back. The bracket for the big league striper also uses the same hole right here. So common sense will tell you you can't put two things through the same hole. Get a big league striper, you'll get a steel plate that looks something like this. On either end, it has a quick release, which is really nice for taking on and off. By design, fit right over that first hole, which is the original hole. Once you have it bolted down, you pretty much are just hooking it up and you're ready to go. For me to be able to use this in the fall time, I did have to make some modifications to the back of my mower and then also to my bagger bracket that attaches to the back of the mower to make this work. So let me kind of show you what I did here. How I ended up locating a spot for the hole is on the plate, there's a hole. And I just kind of pushed it back there and marked it and then took my drill and just drilled out the second hole in the back. So that was my first modification to accept the bracket the way that I needed it to on the back. So let's go see what my other modification was. Here is the bagger bracket. And when you take a look at it, it has this already coming through it, which you use a cotter pin on. And I went ahead and drilled a hole right here that went all the way through and comes out on the other side of that tube. And so by drilling that hole, it gave me a spot to slide the bolt, which matches up with the hole that I put on the back of the tractor. Second new hole up at the top there, and the hole that I put in the top of the bagger bracket, popping them into place. And then I went to Lowe's and I picked up a bolt. And you'll notice that when I stick the bolt through, it comes all the way through the bottom. And so really at that point, it's just a matter of putting on a couple of those washers and a locking nut. So when you look underneath, you can see there's the locking nut and bolt that are going all the way through the tube and down and under. And then you'll see the location of where I need to put a cotter pin. And at that point, the bracket is now secured and I'm able to then reattach the bagger and reattach the striper. And just like that, the striper's hooked back up with this fantastic quick release system that they have on here. And just like that, I'm ready to mow and get back to it. And I have my bagger on and my 42-inch big league striper. There's not many videos out there on the big league striper and a bagger setup on any kind of lawn tractor. So hopefully this is helpful and you're able to do something similar. Obviously take your time, do it right. You don't want to screw up, especially where you're drilling. I love the way that it mows and bags at the same time in the fall time. If you like what I'm doing on this channel, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below, hit that like button. Other than that, have a great rest of your day.